Orange Juice, July 4th, 1998. There is a glass of sake in front of me and some stewed tofu. I take a bite, have a slurp, and begin. Society is large. I see women and men walk by me every day, and I wonder how we are all different. Children have no sex drive and are considered pure despite their selfishness, their prideful audacities. Men and women smile at each other and kiss and love each other, and for this great sin are condemned to hell after they die. A life of fortune may begin with a kiss. A horrible fate may have the same cause. The world is a place of ripe insanity, yet it is good and calm and stable, and we are privileged and honored to live in it as our only chance, our only opportunity for possible adventure. There is a person I only see in pictures. I wonder if he exists truly, for I only know his photographed image. Somewhere there is a room where this person has existed, together with his or her private thoughts. That person may have any culture, may have any habits, speak any language, and have any amount of learning, skills, or knowledge. How is this person fundamentally different from me? And what about the very poor? Are they aware of me? Are they unaware? I see crowds of people. Are they people or a crowd? Did crowds exist 1,000 years ago? If we were all to become the same crowd, perhaps we would develop a true groupthink and be above all other possibilities. When was the last true example of full groupthink? Can we even imagine it anymore? I stop to catch my breath. I notice the tofu and take a bite. I see the sake and have a slurp. I knew one person who loved juice, yet every time she drank juice, she would enter into an existential crisis. She would question her logic, her knowledge, her right to apply meaning to words. This dread, in the town where we were living, spread to nearly all of the town's inhabitants, including myself. And now I have brought it with me overseas. I am very confused about what I should do next. I know that I will do something, for it is my duty in life to not remain static. Yet, I see the creatures of the natural world moving about. They do not fear entropy or death, or even the race's eventual extinction. They move out of the way of hazards, and when they can no longer escape the hazards, they die. Humans are the only ones who fear entropy. I wonder if I have always been a human, yet how can I have ever been anything else that I can acknowledge sensibly? I am thinking again about our society and its privileges, about what we do as groups, what we do as individuals. There is a swirling psychedelic dream involved in merely thinking about society. How can we ever see society or think about it and understand it? There are so many people who have passed through my life, but so few who have remained. When I am old, even those people will be dead, or I will. How many more important people will enter my life before I die? 5? 2? I may have condemned myself for something I had just written. I wonder if people condemn themselves, though, or if society condemns itself. So yesterday, driving down the road, I began to wonder, using your typical Judeo-Christian moral reasoning as a basis, if a society that allows prostitution, or even makes hotels available for unmarried people, unmarried to each other, to stay in them, then is that society deductively excluded from ethical correctness? Do individuals go to hell, or does society? If a fascist government were to step in and cure premarital sex, adultery, and prostitution, would the resultant institutional criminality exonerate the individuals and raise them up to heaven, while society itself takes the fall and descends to hell? If criminality only existed in government, would we all be blessed? Could it be argued that certain souls go to hell because they are cursed with the gift of rational thought? This all seems entirely preposterous to me, but if someone could argue such a case, they could argue anything. Or shall we assume that the only thing that is truly a crime is something that an injured party could hypothetically want revenge for? Does society get revenge on its errant members? I am standing here, and so is my family. It has been a few years since my wife and her parents opened this little restaurant. Everyone stands here and eats small dishes of healthy food, stewed vegetables and such. They drink sake to oil their kidneys, and they smoke cigarettes in silence. There's no music playing, and the only conversation comes from people placing orders. Everyone has a tired look in their eyes, except for my wife, who smiles to everybody, and even to me. I've been writing all day. I'm not sure why I do this. I'm still unpublished, but nobody cares. I don't care, they don't care, the kids don't care. It just isn't important. Outside, some guy and some girl are selling jewelry. I can see them through a grease-stained window, but not too clearly. Someone is actually buying something today. The world is still a great place to live in. People work hard, but at least they still have their bodies, their souls, their houses, and a small income. How ambitious are they? How ambitious should they be? Life is hard, but it is good. We all hope that there won't be a war, or an earthquake, or some act of God.
Would you like some more sake?